Welcome back, friends, followers, and transients to Kingdoms and Castles with me, Vapor. So, we absolutely smashed the Vikings in the last episode, and almost every dragon that has come our way has met a bitter end. Let's say it's not been much fun for them. So, most people seem a little bit torn about what to do because, we're getting to that point where we're getting quite full. Population is quite impressive, I must say, but we're running out of space, and there's little left to do. A couple of viewers said just carry on. Some have said start a new series. Some have said just stop playing it and play something else. Lots and lots of opinions. I still feel like there's at least another 2 episodes left in this series, personally. And I think maybe at that point, that's where we'll kind of say, okay, now's enough. But I don't think I'll be doing another series of Kingdoms and Castles straight away, because I kind of need a little bit of a break between series, because I almost feel like, I don't want to say I lose the will to live, but it kind of gets that way if I play it over and over. And it's not, for those of you that have never made like videos on YouTube or anything like that, it takes more of a toll on you than if you just sit here for 6-7 hours and play the game, because of the stopping and starting, the watching, the footage when you're editing it. So yeah, so I don't think I could do it straight away. And besides, they've not added anything new to the game, so we'd only be kind of somewhat achievement hunting, I think is the way of putting it, which I don't mind doing, but it's not really kind of the most funniest thing in the world for me. I have been offered a lot of CD keys from developers recently, so I may pick up some of those and have a look. Obviously I'm playing Mashinki at the moment, which potentially could replace Kingdoms and Castles in the short term, while we have a look at that. But there is some other stuff. Is it Northgard, I believe? I think I've been offered a key for that. I would quite like to have a look at that game though. So, you know, maybe we'll go down that route a little bit. I don't know what you guys think about that, but those are the sort of games that I like playing, so I don't see why not, personally. And I can also have a look at some of the other stuff, but they're like little known games, I believe, but something that we could just have just a random blast at. I want to kind of stick to 2 games at a time though. I mean, I know I've currently got 3, but I only kind of accepted Mashinki on the basis that I knew this was coming to an end, because it does get tough juggling games, and then you'll get people saying things like, oh, you know, where's this game? But they'll be commenting on a completely different game video. It's like, well, I've only got so much time in the world, you know. And if I stick to 2 games, then it is what it is. And then I'm going to stream the rest of it. I know a few people seem a little bit against Twitch for whatever reason. I'm not too sure why. But I don't like having all my eggs in one basket. And relying on YouTube 100% is not a safe thing to do, because, well, if anyone follows any of the kind of drama that goes along with YouTube, you'll know that recently there's been a lot of issues around the advertising and things being advertiser friendly. That's why I'm not playing 7 Days to Die, because all my videos get flagged as inappropriate. Okay, the flag doesn't stay there forever. It only lasts maybe 3 days, but in 3 days, everybody's already viewed the video. I mean, that's pretty much how it goes for me. I'm not like a channel with 500,000 subscribers where people keep coming back and things will still get views. So from a financial point of view, it's kind of, it's not worth doing that sort of stuff. And having Twitch gives me kind of an alternate revenue stream. Now, I don't do this the videos and stuff for the money, but I kind of do at the same time, because I want to keep upgrading my equipment and making sure everything works as good as possible. I mean, recently I've spent quite a bit. I bought the lights, and I've bought foam padding, the green screen, all these different things just to make the experience a little bit better for people that are watching me. And yeah, that comes straight out of one's pocket. So, and now I'm in a bit of a predicament of the internet service provider that I use has started throttling my uploads. at specific times of the day. So usually any time after like 3-4 p.m. in the afternoon on a weekday up until about 11 p.m. and then pretty much all day on a weekend, which means my uploads are taking forever, which really sucks. So now I need to look at a different ISP or pay for a more expensive service from the current one to get my service not throttled, which ordinarily I wouldn't need to do, but because I make these videos, it's something that I have to do. So yeah, it's an expensive hobby, but yeah, I don't know. So I've got to kind of cover all my bases, and that's what I'm trying to do. So I apologize if some of you don't like Twitch, but yeah, for an example, it's just another way of making revenue for the channel. So yeah, although I do believe I can stream to Twitch and YouTube simultaneously, but the only thing there is that I'm not 100% sure yet, is I wouldn't be able to see the comments from YouTube, I don't think, and I'm not going to have 3 screens in front of me looking at all these different things. It'd get too confusing, so I don't know. I'll look more into that once I figure out the internet connectivity issues, because there's no point me streaming while I'm getting throttled, because the streams come incredibly difficult to watch. Do you know, I'm really surprised how quickly they're building these walls. I didn't expect it to happen as quick as this. So you are the standard height that we're using, I think, aren't you? You're 8 high, so everything else needs to be just 1 below you. So you there, with the exception of obviously the ballista towers and archers that we're going to put in, which I think we should probably do shortly. They always tend to come in at kind of an angle though, so that's just one thing to bear in mind. They've come kind of this way, but they've never really fully tried to come through the walls this way. Let's just say I've not been fully penetrated this way. That sounds so wrong. Oh dear, it's too early in the day for that sort of stuff. Actually, I say that, I don't even know what time it is. I've had 2 days off in a row, which is a little bit odd for me. I don't generally have 2 days off in a row because of the job that I do. So I kind of lose all track of where I'm at. And yeah, I don't know what time it is, what the day is. It gets a little bit confusing. So we're going to remove you and hope we don't get attacked in that time. So we usually leave a space of 4, don't we? So we'll continue with that. I think that should be about right, and that will allow me then to chuck on top the ballistas. And you're here, and hopefully, if I've done that right there. And we will put some archers in there as well. 1, 2, 3. So it's that one there, just after the current ballista. Excellent. Don't know what's happening there. Can you go away, please? Thank you. So that's 1. So you're going to be going here. I think that's about right. I feel like it needs... Ooh. I've not put ballistas on there yet, have I? No. Yeah, it's the right height. Okay, just making sure. These guys don't mess around. Everything is happening so quick. The issue is wood. I'd never thought I would have... Let me rephrase what I was going to say. I never thought I would have such an issue gathering wood in this game. Yeah, what was going to come out would have been incredibly easy to twist into sounding like something else. I'm definitely going to remove some of these walls though, just to have a little bit more space to build some houses. I'm not going to remove them all. I might build kind of in this... Let me think about this. Maybe in front of the castle, maybe in this area here, I might build a huge tower with loads of ballistas and stuff on it at various heights. Just have a wide range of cover and see. It's going to look a little bit ridiculous, I think, but just to see kind of what it actually does for us. Because we're kind of at that point where it doesn't need to be aesthetically pleasing, does it? Let's get these ones in. Still got a little bit of wood, so that's fine. It's not going completely pear-shaped. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going there. The Vikings are going to have no chance The biggest problem for me at the moment isn't the Vikings, though. It's the catapults on the back of the ships. They're a bit of a nightmare. They just they cause untold amounts of damage. So we can get rid of you, and I suppose you. It's going to free me up a few people and a little bit of material as well. So you're going to go there. The question is which way are the Vikings going to decide to attack me from? Why is that one a little bit weird as well? Oh no, it's fine. It's just me. I'm the little bit weird one. Let's just raise you up a little bit there. Although, actually, we need to come around here, don't we? I forgot about that. Wow, it's amazing. It really is how quick. Happiness is still fairly good. Oh, we built the church. I forgot about that. How's gold doing? Gold is fine. Food took a huge drop, but we still got plenty of it. Charcoal is going to be a problem. But happiness in general isn't too bad. Do we need more people? Sure, yeah, I think we should go for it. What have we got? Have we got a market around here? We got a dragon. We'll have a look at that. What about a town square? So your coverage is to there. So maybe let me think about this, because houses need company. So if we put you there, we can have 3 houses here, but they need a road. House, road, well, market. Okay. Trying to figure this out. So we need to chop you, chop you, chop you. We need to build a well in here, I think. And I know the entrance for the church is there, but whatever. They can walk across the market, and then that one can go. Let's go and see where our friend is. Oh, he made it to the wall. I think he damaged it with his corpse. That is a shame. Okay, so just gotta wait patiently sometimes for things to happen, but I think most things are going quite well. I don't know if we're going to need a library or a tavern over here. We've got a tavern anywhere. We've got one here. They'd obviously take food, but it's going to give a little bit of happiness as well, isn't it? So we can get, if we put a pier here, and we can pretty much send that road off that way, like so. We may as well upgrade all these, because we're not going to be demolishing this area, I don't think. At least I don't have the plan to, so in fact we've been somewhat lazy. I said I was going to remove this area later on, but maybe I won't. I don't know yet. We're going to try several different things. How are we getting on? We need to use some of this food. It just means I can keep expanding my population. 1295. Okay. I wonder if we can get it to like the 1500 mark. I placed that in a completely wrong place. Try that again. Which I guess means now, because it's left this kind of weird place here, we're going to have to run a road up here. We could remove that well. Yeah, I think we can. And get 2 more houses here. Have we run out of resources? Probably. We always do. 50 wood. Hopefully it will build up. What on earth is that noise? That's a strange noise. Oh, wasn't quick enough. There we are. And we have a well here as well. Oh my goodness. Stop doing that. I don't know why. And I've built this slightly too high, haven't I? How did that happen? So this is probably going to give me a little bit of resources back. There we go. Although I shouldn't have deleted all those, should I? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Oh my, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's right. Then ballistas, because that's all I seem to build these days, even though I know I need archers. I'm really hoping that we get the population to... I want another achievement, but I'm not sure what the next one is. I have a feeling maybe 1500 population. And I think, yeah, it's got to be. I feel like I've missed something. Let me get rid of this. I'm really impressed with how they've optimized the game, because this used to be fairly laggy when you're getting it like this, because obviously every person is animated, but it's running so nice. It's brilliant. You're just slightly out of the area there, so let's drop you down. So are you. Some of these are too, so we may as well just trim them off. There we are. Have we got tools? We got no tools. That's probably slowing things down a little bit. Okay, so we need to switch you back on. There we go. And that should speed it up. But that's also now going to take the things that we don't have. It's going to take some of the wood. So I guess we're going to have to chuck another charcoal burner in. There we are. Most of these houses are done as well. Our population is... Oh, we're not quite there. Oh, come on. That is just teasing, isn't it? So close. Okay, I've just seen the spot. We could sneak a house there. That well is going to disappear. We'll run a road here. I don't like it when the road doubles up like that, but... maybe if we delete that one there, put the road here, chuck a well right in front of the quarry. How are we getting on? Excellent. I was hoping for some Vikings. We've not got long left in this episode, and they've not bothered us, which sucks a little bit. I like to be constantly tested by the game just to know how we're doing. So I talk about how wonderful the game is and it's nice and optimized and stuff, and the game crashed. Thankfully, it must have saved around the same time, or I must have saved it. I don't know. I've got a little bit paranoid, so I tend to save the game where I can now. But yeah. Thankfully, I don't think we lost anything. Wait a minute, I was doing this. No, we didn't lose anything. Brilliant. Whew, that was a close one. But we haven't got long left in the episode, but yeah, that would have been so heartbreaking to lose an entire episode like that. It does happen. It's part and parcel of these things, I guess. Save often. Oh, I didn't want to put you on the top of there, did we? Now this is where potentially my pattern is going to go a little bit out of whack. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So one should go here. That is bang on the money. I like it when a plan comes together. So we need to kind of build around here a little bit, don't we? I guess this wall here doesn't make sense, and neither does that one. And just for argument's sake, because that's the corner one, I think we'll do that as well. And then we will build some piers. Like so. And we're out of wood as always. Always out of wood. That's one thing Hugh Hefner has never said. Well, what's the population? 1470. What is that? Are they 25 a house? Yeah. I think we need to do a little bit of refining, don't we? Just to squeeze a couple more houses in. Could get 3 here. I think once we take this wall out, that's going to give us enough probably to hit us the 1500. I'm not sure at that point if we will get an achievement. That's what I'm kind of interested in at this stage. Will we get an achievement? Oh, we're playing on slow. I didn't think things were moving very quickly. That would be nice, but yeah, like I say, maybe, I don't know, might only be one more episode after this, because we're getting to that point now, I think. Where the wall is almost done. I can probably get that done in an episode. It might be a slightly longer episode. I think we'll definitely hit 1500 population. We could probably squeeze 2000 out of it if I remove a lot of this and mess around with stuff. We definitely got the food to cover it. In fact, that's the lowest that I've seen the food so far. Although we're about to harvest, aren't we? I think. It looks like we're getting to that point. The fields are looking nice and yellow. Okay, we can see people running around taking the food to the markets. Those stone roads have been a lifesaver. Let's see how much we get. Because usually we're at 7,000 constantly. I suppose at this point it's them finding the storage to put it in. Oh no, we're starting to actually lower by the looks of it. Okay, so we got to a point where we may potentially need more farms. Interesting. So we lost a bit of food there. It's about having storage in the right areas. See, that's not got any. Let me take that away. Let's see. We got a granary here. That's a little bit far away as well. Is there anything in it? Not really. We need the granaries literally surrounding this area. Can we build one here? No, it won't. It won't allow me. I wasn't sure if it would or not. Maybe there. I suppose maybe there wasn't too bad, because these ones will get emptied first. Apart from the ones on this side, maybe, when people are coming from this area. I need to let the wood build up a little bit. I think that's the biggest problem for me at the moment. Anyway, I'm going to leave this episode right here. Thank you very much for watching. But until next time, as always, take care.